That's the Farm Man, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Let's Play on Kendle Farm. So we're here with the Massey Ferguson 7719 with the cultivator on the back. Gonna go do our big field. Just want to point out we've got both sets of bale forks back and sets of buckets. This one's going to be our manure fork because it holds a lot more, and this one's going to be the one for silage and all that. But anyway, let's. Right, now some people were saying the episode was a bit too long last time, so you know I am going to try and keep it short and sweet, but I'm not too sure how short it's going to be and how sweet it's going to be. But let's go. Now this thing will probably take up most of the. I think it takes up grass with it as well, but I'm not too sure. I'm hoping it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So we can actually go quite fast with this. We're doing 10.5 mile an hour, which is quicker than the ploughing. We could have direct seeded this, but I don't know. Well, we could have done, but I didn't want to. Mainly because we do have the cultivator and we haven't used it. Now some people were saying the last episode was a bit too long. I do agree. It was a bit too long, but there was no parts that I could really skip because I was pretty much talking for the entirety of it, so there was no actual bits that I could have just not talked. Well, what I should have done is not talked, and then I could have. That I wouldn't have had to, you know, upload the entire thing, but oh well. I've also changed the mouse settings, so right button in on my mouse is now turn or turn on equipment, and then the left button is lift up and lower just the rear equipment or whatever equipment you've got selected, and then up on the D-pad is to lower all and pick up, well, lower all and pick up all. That's if we ever had butterfly mowers or something, you know, because you don't want to keep having to press G and keep swapping between them two. Let's just sort of squeeze. So that's the headland done. We're going to do a couple of headlands at least, but we're getting there, so we'll be able to soon put our crop in the ground. And then we won't have to worry about anything. But thank you for all the comments on the first episode. It was actually quite helpful. You know, everyone seems to like it and everyone seems to be supporting the series, so yeah, well, let's just hope it's going to be a good one, which I hope it will be. It should be anyway. The new way I'm trying to play the game. Of course, we're not going to be doing cows just yet. Not to start with anyway. Sheep are more likely what we're going to start with. Quite a few of them as well. Try and get as many as we can because they are really easy to look after. Well, cows do take a bit of time, but yeah, they take a bit of time, but they also take a lot of bales to get. We're just planting barley, and this is just a start crop, and then we'll sort something out. Probably could have just direct seeded this. This would probably save us doing another video, but I'm not too bothered. I did say I would show you almost everything, so I'm hoping you all are going to enjoy it, the videos being set like that. I enjoy it because it actually makes me excited to look forward. Well, I actually get excited to record. It makes me look forward to it. Because I honestly, hand on heart, I haven't actually been on this map or the actual game since I got home. I got home about 4 o'clock today. It is now 11:45. So, you know, I've waited all that time to start recording, so I'm quite happy to start. But I thought I might as well get this, you know, a bit of this done. But well, it depends. This carve area isn't very big, but of course, if we've got the speed on our side, we can go 10.5 mile an hour. I think for the next time we will actually sell this because it has actually got, you know, there is a direct seed thing on that. We wouldn't even have to plough the field, but we'll cultivate it anyway. But well, we might keep it, you know. Still on day 1, so you know we're okay. We don't need to put. We're not on a great rush, so. We're just in a bit of a rush to get the crop in the ground. Once the crop's in the ground, we'll be away. That's why I'm sort of taking my time doing this, because you don't want to rush. If you do rush it, well, nothing happens if you actually rush it, but you know, just that means then all we'll have to be doing is fast forwarding time, you know, to bring the crops on. So we might as well just sort of do it like this. That Fleming roller that we had in the first episode, it's gone a wee bit weird. I think it's because I use auto manual attach. It's not happy about it, so I've took it out for now. How much of this field have we actually done? Fair bit anyway. It's actually going a lot quicker than yesterday's video was. But I've kind of made it now. I'm not gonna stop recording until I finish the actual job. So I'm not gonna stop recording until this field is finished, and then I'm gonna sort of sift through and see what I need and see what I don't need. Because there probably will be quite a few bits where I don't need to show you. I just need to make sure not to talk through all of it, because if I talk through all of it, it means I can't really edit anything out, because you know the conversation will start jumping about then. Right, I think we'll split this little weird dogleg thing off here. We'll do this little corner piece here first, just to get it out of the way. So as you can see, it lifts up a lot faster now, because it's just set on the back one. It now means that all we have to do is just lift and lower. Well, it actually does speed it up because it's not trying to lower the front one as well, and the front and the rear one. When you have to lower them all, it does take ages. Oh, he's getting professional at this now. I wouldn't call it professional. I wouldn't call it anything. You know what, we might actually get this finished in a reasonable manner, or reasonable time anyway. You know, I might not have to edit too much. I keep banging on about that, but you know, I keep reminding myself, because I will just forget and set it to render, then just upload it, and But once, so episode 3, we'll actually be getting the crop in the ground, and then we'll be fertilising it. I think we'll wait till the growth stage. Well, we only have to put it on one growth stage, so we'll put it on the first one when we've just planted it. Skip a couple of days. So it's going to be a bit of it's going to be a very, very slow start. You know, we will be waiting to buy things. We will be waiting to do stuff. You know, we can't just. This is not going to be like a standard Let's Play where we'll be able to just rush about and do loads of stuff straight off the bat. We are going to have to take our sweet time and hope that. Well, we're not going to have to take our sweet time, but you know, it's going to take a fair bit of time to kind of get where we want to be. This is really speeding it up, just having it on this mouse button. Lift 2. Now the next couple of fields we want to get is this field 6 next to us here and field 9. They're the only other arable fields that are actually arable. I mean, we could plough up a grass one, but we don't want to do that. You don't want to waste grassland on arable. Not like we're never going to need that many bales, I don't think. Right. So I think we are going to start with the sheep, but it'll be about late. When does the crop grow? Oh God, I don't know now. You know, we'll be doing a lot of other stuff off screen. I know that. Well, I won't be doing off screen, but once we hit summertime, we're going to be mowing. Oh, he's actually doing an alright job. There's a bit missed there, but I'm not gonna. If this video only turns out to be like 15 minutes, then that's it. But you know, what we're gonna do is, how I'm gonna do it is every video we're gonna try and accomplish just one job. You know, just we've done this cultivation. Once this is done, then I'll save the video and render it and get it up there for you guys to watch. So that we're not trying to do too much in one go. Sorry if you can hear that laughter, it's my brother laughing like a girl. So we might need a bigger set of harrows. Well, we've got loads of stuff we could upgrade. But the only thing is, I don't think we're going to make much money this first harvest because there isn't too much. Well, it's a fairly big field, so we might do. And then what we might do is just bale the straw and sell the straw bales, because you don't want to keep them if we're not going to use them. They do rot away, yeah. So we don't want to keep them. Unless if we had a couple of cows, then I would, but we aren't going to start any just yet. Till I'm happy, till I know I can actually make everything they want. Oh, we're nearly finished anyway. Well, we're actually quite far off being finished, but I'm hoping to get this done in a reasonable time. I'm not too worried about missing bits because of course the seeder, it can direct seed above ploughed stuff, so it's like it's not going to affect it in any way. This tractor needs a wash already. So we've got plenty of bale storage. What else? We've got plenty of bale storage, plenty of everything. We've got plenty of everything. Yeah, I think the first couple of cuts or something we're going to just be... I think this field most definitely we're just going to make the bales and sell them just to try and make a bit more profit. So that when it comes round to us having... I mean, I think we should really start as soon as possible with the sheep, but you don't want to start too early because if you can't feed them anything. So we'll probably start them just before winter comes. The only thing we don't have is a bale trailer that we desperately need, and a windrow. So I think we've only got about 23 grand left. You know, money doesn't go that far nowadays. Down. So of course we're just going to keep using this Massey for a bit, and then we will sort out the other tractors and all that bits of equipment. But what I'm going to do is if a video goes on for too long, so say like if a video goes on for 30, I think the max I'm going to do is 35 minutes. If a video goes on for that, I'm going to stop it, and that's going to be part one of whatever we're doing, and then, you know, I'm going to do it in parts. So because I know a few people can't just sit down and watch YouTube videos, you know, it is, some people just don't have that amount of time to do, you know, or they get bored easily, you know, or stuff like that, which is, you know, fair enough. But so I think if I do it in stages and do part ones and part twos and stuff, come on, little. Tell you what, I'm enjoying doing it this way. I'm really enjoying playing the game this way. You know, trying to keep it close to. Well, we're trying to just keep going, aren't we? Yeah. We're gonna need some other bits of equipment if we're gonna start dairy, but I've heard starting the dairy is actually, you know, a good way to start making money, because this, you know, whatever, well, not on the game itself. The best thing to do is actually do sheep, because they make quite a bit of money. I think even on this map they make a bit of money. So what's wool? Yeah, wool is £7,547 a pallet, or a bale. So, you know, we could be profitising off that. And they don't take much to take a bit of water and the odd bit of hay now and then. But where is the sheep farm? Let me just have a quick look. Sheep farm, red, so it's there. Bale sell point. Oh, I need to follow it down. Oh, we haven't actually looked at the sheep. Whoa. Wait here. We are going to go look at that. So they're over here. Oh, here they are. I wondered where they were. Oh, and then they have this jump over the wall. They have all this to play in. Fucking hell, that's a big field. Alright. So they need grass and water. Oh, chickens are here as well. Must not forget about them. There's a fair few eggs there already. Nice little cottage. Jump. Jump. Nyong, nyong. Let's get back in our Massey. Oh, back in our lovely little Massey. Right, let's carry on. Sorry about that. I just realised we hadn't actually gone to look at the. We looked at the stables, but or the bell sell point, sorry, and we hadn't actually looked at the sheep. So. Right. So we should get this done in a reasonable, you know, time. Especially having this lovely new quick, you know, just lift it up and plop it back down feature on the mouse. It means I haven't got to reach onto the keyboard. I can keep my hands on the, keep one hand on the steering wheel because I'm trying to steer away from the keyboard because, you know, once you click a button on there, that's where you seem to spend most of my time. I suppose I'm just used to it because I got a steering wheel when I had FS13, so that means I played FS09 and 11 without one. So and most of 13. So it was only really through 15 that I got used to having the steering wheel. Right, that should be. Young. So I don't know, we might not need a bigger cultivator because this hasn't actually taken too long. You know, maybe a 4 meter, we might go up to a 4 meter power harrow, which is one I've already got. Not already got, but you know, I've got in my mods folder ready to go if we ever needed one. Sorry if you hear the growling, but I don't know how well you can actually hear the steering wheel, but you know, it's just one of them things. Right, nearly done. Nearly done, and episode 3 will be seeding, which will take even less time than this will, and then episode 4. Oh god, episode 4 will be spraying, and then episode 5 should be harvest, but that does mean then I will have to fast forward time a fair bit to get where we need to be to start the harvest, which, you know, I hope is okay with everyone. That's the only thing I am going to use is fast forward. We're not going to do every single day because, you know, we'd honestly run out of things to do probably in the first couple of days. Now, when I had the plough out, I should have put the create field mode on and took these little weird bump bits out. You know, where they go around the tree. I just sort of took them out because they're just going to annoy me. Right. So yeah, thank you for all the kind comments and support that we had. Even Nathan6930 commented on there himself, so I'd like to thank that. I'd like to thank him for, you know, just commenting. Right, last row, and then we'll end it here. It's 25-minute video, so it's pretty good. Not as lengthy as yesterday, but of course yesterday we were doing a lot. We were doing just ploughing, so we were getting the fields ready. This is also, you know, one of the stages of getting your fields ready as well. I don't know what I'm going to call this episode, but we are going to put this tractor and its cultivator away, because this one's not going to go on the seeder, I don't think. Probably will end up on the seeder anyway, because I do seem to like it. The Kramer is actually at the cow yard. Let's just drop that on the floor, turn you off, turn the beacons off, and that we get. Right, so anyway, so that's our field ready to accept the well, ready to take the seed. You know, it's all been sorted. Grass fields that we own is this one, that one, and that far back one. That's it. So we're going to need to make good use of these three at the moment. But if we're going to do sheep, we aren't going to need to have too many fields done. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. I'll see all of you in the next video. Happy farming. Goodbye.